Hey everybody, this week's With Your Bad Self Weekend Watch List is dedicated to moms since Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday. So the picks I have are movies that you might want to watch with your mom, movies that might remind you of your mom, or movies you want to watch alone because you're a mom. So let's start with Soul Food. Okay, this is an oldie but goodie, and it has Vivica Fox, who else? Nia Long, it had Mekhi Phifer, Vanessa Williams, Michael Beach, and more. Who else did I? Yeah. Anyway, that's who's in the movie, and it's about a matriarch that cooks every Sunday to bring the family together, but it's necessary to bring them together because they got a lot of drama going on. This is one of the movies that show you that yes, Black people need therapy too. Okay, but it's a fun movie. But I'm warning you, it's going to make you hungry. So you have to have something good to eat while you're watching it. I mean, you don't have to make the whole spread like we are want to do, but you can have like maybe some macaroni and cheese bites, maybe some salmon croquettes, maybe mac and cheese. I said mac and cheese. Coleslaw, potato salad, stuff like that. Cornbread that you can eat with some cold iced tea, sweet tea, because again, this movie is going to make you hungry. So enjoy it with a good, delicious soul food inspired snack. The next movie I have is The Imitation of Life. It's a classic. It came out in 1959, so I don't think I'm giving anything away. It stars Lana Turner and Juanita Moore, and Lana Turner plays a young model white woman trying to make it in New York with her daughter, so she hires Juanita Moore's character to help with chores around the house. She hires as a maid, and so she moves in with her daughter. But her daughter, Juanita Moore's daughter, is mixed, so that is just like a whole other catastrophe waiting to happen. It's like this is the movie about passing and the pain and the consequences of passing that you need to watch. And again, this movie is set in like the 50s. It's shot in New York, old New York, and some of it is shot in Coney Island. So this one calls for maybe cotton candy or even like a shrimp cocktail, something delicious to drink, maybe some champagne, I don't know, but just good finger sandwiches, stuff like that. That's Imitation of Life. The next two I have are two Nancy Meyers movies. Of course, we have Something's Gotta Give with the late, great Diane Carroll, what was her name again? Diane Keaton. And to me, she's at her best in this movie. She's with Jack Nicholson, and he plays her love interest. And she falls in love with him, but he was dating her daughter. Okay, so it's like that. But it's a funny movie. Who plays her sister? Frances McDormand plays her sister. And it's very white. It's very Hamptons. It's very white linen and white sweaters and sand. But it's a good time. This one is definitely cold Chardonnay or a French cocktail or a charcuterie board, or a bowl of warm nuts. This is definitely that movie. So enjoy it with something along the lines of that. Now, in It's Complicated, Meryl Streep's character is divorced from Alec Baldwin, but then it gets complicated if you get my drift. And in the movie, she plays a bakery. She owns a bakery. So you might want to do chocolate cake with this, or like a nice little croissant or something delicious and flaky and buttery, with like a good cocoa or mocha latte or something like that. Because again, the food is delicious in this movie, and it's just a funny movie. It's a grown-up movie. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. If you have watched it, watch it again. Next, we have Crooklyn. To me, it's one of Spike Lee's best movies besides from Malcolm X. I love this movie, not just because it was shot in Brooklyn. Even though, it reminds me of running around the streets in Brooklyn playing hide and seek with our dog Frisky, R.P. Frisky. But Alfre Woodard and Delroy Lindo, who was just nominated for Academy Award. Their performances are underrated in this movie, and I think you should check it out. This one calls for maybe popcorn or caramel popcorn, maybe some soda pop, lemonade, stuff like that, just to watch the movie and have fun and enjoy it. Let me know what you think, even though I'm sure you've seen it before. And if you haven't, okay. Next and last but not least is Claudine. This movie makes it to many of my movie lists just because it's one of my favorite movies. And it has Diane Carroll, the beautiful, the late, great, beautiful Diane Carroll. And it has the late, great James Earl Jones, who, by the way, I hear Michael Ealy is going to be playing him in a biopic. They do kind of look alike. So I'm hoping this is true, and I hope if it is true that the movie is good and gives Michael Ealy a chance to really shine and show off his acting chops with his fine self. Oh my God, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Focus. Okay, Claudine. So she's a mom. She has so many kids I can't even begin to count, and she falls in love with James Earl Jones, who's the garbage man, and she's a maid. So it's very urban. It's a very old school movie, and they have to navigate how they're gonna come together as a family. And it's a beautiful story. It's a fun story. It kind of makes me nostalgic for old Harlem. And this one, you would need, what kind of food would you go with this one? I guess maybe definitely beer, popcorn, some type of sandwiches, fried fish. It's a black movie. Cornbread. It's a beautiful black movie, but it's a black movie. But that's my list. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you have any suggestions, if you have any movies that you think I might watch with my mom or by myself or just add to my list, please feel free to share. And I can't forget to wish a happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers that are here, the mothers that are still with us, and the mothers that will always be with us, and to the bonus moms, and to the aunties, the sisters, the sister friends, all the people that are praying for you, even when you don't even know it, even though your life shows it. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week. One love with your bad self. Bye. Mwah.